Hey, so welcome back. This is part two of the review for the Vorson solid body electric tenor LP style. I said I'd do it last week, but stuff came up. So here we go. Better late than never. We've got the review of this, but we've got it plugged in this time. So it's kind of how it's supposed to be. So this is really the real meat of the review, I guess. So I figure with a $120 electric ukulele, most people aren't probably going to be running it through fancy stuff. So I have like a Pod Go back there in my studio, but that's like a pretty expensive unit. So I figured it's not really a good idea to test it on that because that'll give it false expectations. So I've gone with my kind of minimalist little setup here. It's just the orange micro tower with a little cabinet underneath. It's kind of intended for like hard rock and stuff, so it'll go well with like an LP style. So we'll start with the gain pretty low, and we'll experiment with some sounds here. Okay. So we'll put the gain up a bit. All right, so it's got two pickups, obviously. You've got the pickup selector that can blend them together or do them separately. We've got one volume knob, and we've got one tone knob. So hear them together with tone all the way up with a fairly clean signal. We've got the tone in the middle on the micro tower there. A thumb pick, by the way. I figure most people will probably be playing with the pick. I don't know. I like to play steel strings with a pick because use my nails for claw hammer, and the steel strings kind of destroy them. So, but maybe I'll do some finger picking stuff in a minute. All right, so that's both of them together. That's the neck pickup. The bridge pickup. Turn the tone knob a little bit down. Okay. So yeah, you can hear this crackling anytime you turn the tone knob. So, not everything's 100% inside, but doesn't really affect it that much. Same with the volume. There's just little noises. All right, those are chords. Let's do some single. Yeah, like, it doesn't really sound bad. It doesn't sound great, but it really doesn't sound bad. Like I said, the bottom line for this thing was it's not great, but it gets the job done. And yeah, I think this is what you're going for. Alright, let's turn the gain up, because that's probably what a lot of people are getting this for. So we'll turn the volume down, and we'll turn the gain up so I don't die here from the sound. turn the gain up even more. Let's see how crazy we can go. Yeah, so what happened is I pressed the string down too hard and it bent it out of tune. So that's something you got to watch out for when you're playing this. So I have regular guitar strings on this. You don't want to go with anything too thin because the tuning stability gets wonky. Steel strings tend to get a little rusty from your finger oil, so it's good to wipe them down after you're done, just FYI, as opposed to, I mean, not bad to do that on a regular ukulele too, but it'll make your strings last a lot longer if you just wipe the sweat and oil off of them. So, So, obviously, that's just a short review of a couple of sounds. We can go a lot more in depth, but, like I said, it gets the job done. If you're looking for, to be a professional electric ukulele player exclusively, I probably wouldn't buy this. I'd buy a Risa or a Tenor or something like that. But if you're a ukulele player and you want an electric ukulele, to get different sounds out of and to play a few songs on. Yeah, I think this would be great for that. It's just all right, So, in the context of like a professional recording, I think the sound on this would be inferior, in my opinion. But at the same time, if you're a good enough player, you can make anything sound good. I made it sound all right. Someone who's better than me can probably make it sound pretty sweet. But that's the extent of my skills, more or less. So I'll just do like a quick blues solo or something on it so you guys can hear a little bit of that in action, and that'll be the end of it, okay? All right, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.